What's happening, y'all? It's your boy Juice. You already know I'm back at it again with the second episode of Pandemic Athletes. Uh, again, this is the podcast where we talk to real live athletes about their pandemic experiences and just kind of open the eyes to the public on what's really going on inside their head and what's going on inside their lives. Before we get started today, I want to shout out a couple businesses. Shout out to the business behind us, AG2G. All glory to God. They got a little merchandise going, spreading the word through their merchandise and their following. And then we also got a black-owned business right here, Cry Baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Straight out of Oceanside. Oceanside. Shout out to Oceanside. Right down the block. We see you. We see you guys. You're in the house. Today with me, the athlete I have goes to USD. He plays. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna tell you what he plays. Go ahead, do your introduction. This is Mr. Maverick Martin. How you doing, Maverick?
Good, bro. Chilling. Maverick Martin plays safety at University of San Diego. Yeah, I'm an incoming freshman right now. So.
Hey, man. So that's exciting, man. Incoming freshman, USD scholarship, right?
It's complicated. Yeah, it's a grant, but it's scholarship basically.
Okay, so hey, man, USD. Scully right here, Grant, whatever you want to call it, man. He getting paid to do what he do on the field. That's all that's important. So you excited, man? This your first year. How you feeling?
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm good. I mean, I just want to get down there. So I leave in 8 days. So and then once I dip, I ain't coming back.
You out of here. You out here. So now, Maverick, you a San Diego native, right?
Yeah. I'm from San Marcos. So
born and raised.
We went to school together.
Hey, man, but they don't know that, bro. I gotta give him a little show, Gotta give him a little show, bro. But yeah. So born and raised, San Marcos, right here.
Yeah.
Right here out the. San Marcos is what, the 760. That's the area code.
760.
So
078.
yeah,
That's what it is.
760 straight out of San Marcos, California. Where it's rough and dirty. No, I'm playing with y'all, bro. It's it's nice out here, man. But yeah, man. So born and raised. Do you feel like going to USD, man, is kind of like a hometown hero-ish type thing for you?
Definitely. So I had a couple other places that I could have gone. So I was debating between going. My biggest decisions were University of San Diego and Cal Poly San Luis Obispo.
Right.
And, but Cal Poly San Luis Obispo went through a coaching change. And
okay.
So and then when I went to USD, I fell in love with the school. I fell in love with most importantly the program and the kids who went there. The football teammates, really a family atmosphere. Yeah, I mean, but I shattered my ankle right before my senior year, so that really halted my recruiting process, and it kind of delayed a lot of my offers, and it kind of limited my ability.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it just leaves more opportunity to shine at USD.
So yeah, let's. I'm glad you already brought that up, bro. Let's get straight into it. And speak up a little more, man. We in the house, bro.
Bad.
We can yell in this house, but hey, by the way, shout out to my parents, home studio. What we in here
on a budget
for real. But yeah, so let's get straight into that. Let's talk about you and your ankle injury. So explain to people what happened, man.
Yeah, so I went out to the East Coast with a mentor of mine, and what happened was, is it better?
Yeah, there you go.
So what happened was I went out to the East Coast for recruiting camps, and what happened was
what was you playing at?
I went to Yale, Columbia University, and Holy Cross.
Okay, and it was a 7-on-7 or?
Yeah, it was the recruitment camps. It was invite, so they'll invite you, and then you go out, and they evaluate you, you do your combine things, then one-on-ones and stuff.
So kind of like the NFL combine type thing. Or?
I mean, it's different at each school. So some schools when I went to Yale, they have you in helmets only. And then helmets and shoulder pads in one half, and then just helmets in the second half or something like that. And then Columbia, you was in pads the whole time, which it sucks because it's hot out.
That's different. I never even heard of no stuff like that.
No, yeah. So you're running all these things with helmets on and pads on. So, but yeah, and then Columbia was pretty good. Actually, when we flew out to New York. So we went from San Diego all the way to JFK, but there was a thunderstorm that happened. And so we had to told you.
Look at y'all. I told y'all.
Man.
See, this is the greatest thing about this show, though, bro. In this episode and the last episode, the mics fell off on the last episode.
Nah, that's the next one. I'm telling you, I
and
told
this
you
one
the tape wasn't gonna hold.
And this one
I
coming
told
down.
him
But
use
look,
thumbtacks.
in every
And
episode,
he's like,
for my real episode watchers,
I told him use some thumbtacks.
Hey.
He did not listen.
For my real episode watchers, we on a low budget, and this ain't no Hollywood studio.
I told him.
What you talking about?
I said.
If you know what I said, if I said that in the first video, you already know, man. We are not no Hollywood studio. This is real life, real budget.
Use some thumbtacks, and he didn't want to listen.
Ain't nobody want to put no holes in my daddy wall. but yeah, go ahead, bro.
Bro, is my mic even okay? I think it's working.
Yeah, no. Speaking to it how you was when you were talking about the thumbtacks, like yeah,
sure.
boy, yeah.
And so yeah, like I went out. There was a thunderstorm that happened, so they diverted our flight from JFK Airport all the way to Virginia. And so I'm sitting there, right? And me and my mentor were sitting there, and he was like, you got to get to this camp. This flight's not going to leave. So we got our luggage off the plane, and we moved to a car, and we took the car from Virginia all the way to New York City. And we stayed in a hotel, like a really nice hotel in the middle of the city. And then I got there, like we left at like 7 p.m., got there at like 3 a.m., went to bed, woke up at 5:45, and went to the camp at 7. Okay. So I was like dog tired when I got to Columbia. And so when I was at Columbia, it was like the coaches was cool and everything, but it just happened so fast. And like I didn't have no.
You don't ever really recollect what really happened? Or?
I mean, I remember the Uber driver was weird. Like, we got in there, and the Uber driver was like the typical, like, don't mess with the Zohan type of cab drivers, dude. Right. So, but I mean, what happened was we went and like I said what's up to the coach, and like we pulled up to the stadium, and when we pulled up to the stadium, like I went in there. And there wasn't a lot of defensive players. That's I've always kind of known that there was more wide receivers than there was DBs. Mm-hmm. And yeah, but there was like no DBs at this camp, like maybe 12. Mm-hmm. And so hold
on, y'all. We gotta pause. I was about to say, Mama calling.
Yeah. So, but what happened was, so I was like one of the only DBs there, and so. No one was from California really. Like there was like some kids from like Temecula there. Okay. But
oh yeah, that's right around the corner. Shout out to Temecula,
like
you in the house.
Minutes away, Yeah. So, but there was a lot of like Florida kids, a lot of East Coast kids.
Shout out to Florida 407.
And then we giving everybody a shout out.
Oh yeah, baby. we it's all love around here. You know what I'm saying? We keep it real copacetic.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I had a really good camp, but I remember I was so tired and I was doing back pedals, right? And on the drill, we was doing back pedals, and I swear, bro, I fell asleep like mid back pedal, and I fell on my ass. I fell right on my ass, and I got up and I finished the drill, and I was like, did I just really it was some back pedals, bro. Like I've been doing back pedals since I was like 5 years old. And so I was like, how did I just mess up, bro? I was so tired. After that, we went to we took a car, like we explored like the city and stuff. So like it was cool. Like we got a steak, we got some clothes and stuff because our luggage still didn't come in. So, I didn't tell you that part. When we went to try to get our luggage off the plane, they wouldn't let us get the luggage. So we left with what I had. And in my backpack, I brought my duffel bag. And my duffel bag had my cleats in it, my gloves in it, my helmet, and shoulder pads.
So all day y'all didn't have no...
we didn't have no clothes.
For how many days?
For 2.5 days, actually. Because
y'all was just recycling?
No.
So did you at least have like a change of outfit between workout clothes?
No.
Oh, damn. So you was walking around musty?
Yes, bro. So what happened was, so what I wore on the plane was some sweats and like a jacket and nothing under my jacket. So I didn't have clothes to go to the...
You have shorts under the sweats?
No, nah.
I see. Hey, look, I told him...
Always wear shorts under your sweats,
Since we've been kids, I got shorts under my sweats right now.
Oh, you never know, bro. I'm telling you right now. And then what happened was, we went when we was driving up from Virginia, we hit like 1:30 in the morning, 2 a.m. Right, I can't sleep. Like he's like telling me to get some sleep, I can't do it. And he was like, okay, I was like, let's pull up into a Walmart. So we go to a Walmart. It's like 2 a.m., bro. I get some like Russell Brand like basketball shorts and some dirty ass socks and some like oversized underwear, like it was,
hey man, whatever works, bro.
It was and then the shirt I got a shirt. They didn't have no exercise shirts. Take it right here. They didn't have no exercise shirts. They had a tank top that was like dry fit with a hoodie on the back. So now I feel like an automatic like douchebag, and now I'm like, oh my goodness.
Hey, bro, it don't matter as long as you go out there and ball though.
Well, yeah, that was.
And
the
this
thing,
is where
like,
this is at the Columbia camp.
Yeah, this at the Columbia camp.
Okay.
Yeah, so and I mean that was just a disaster, like getting there. I mean, obviously not as bad as the Yale camp because I broke my ankle there. But
So yeah, let's talk about that.
okay,
That's
so
what we
so
want to
basically
know.
what happened was I went to after that at the Columbia camp, right? Like
Right.
they were like, you were good, like we'll contact you, and a lot of the waiting was for my SAT scores. Okay, so because I didn't have my SAT scores at the time, so I went to we went and drove to Holy Cross, had an unofficial visit at Holy Cross.
Okay.
And they was like, yeah, we finna offer you, like, so they said, when you get back to California, let us know. We finna call you with our head coach, and, like, we finna offer you. So I
Right.
was like,
Talking.
cool.
They
Yeah,
talking
it
the
was
game.
good. Okay, the next day, though, we drove to New Haven, Connecticut, where Yale is. Bro, I remember walking in, and I was like, I look over my mentor, I was like, something doesn't feel right about today. Like, I don't know. I can't, like,
Oh
something
man,
feels
he
weird.
already
Bro,
done knew.
I'm telling you. And what happened was he looked at me, he goes, yeah, I got a weird feeling too. Like it's not like it's a weird day. And
Oh, hold on. Before we go any further, who is this? Who is this mentor that you were talking about? What's his name?
it's Jim.
Jim.
Yeah. So and what happened was like, and he's still my mentor today. Like I love Jim. Like that's my
Shout
guy.
out, Jim.
And so he looked at me, he was like, yeah, I don't really feel too good either, right? So
Right.
we get in there, bro. I ball out. Like, I'm balling, right? I'm doing real good. And then
Oh my gosh, he's on X Games.
like what happened was we went to lunch, right?
Mm.
And my boy Gavin Shervini,
Okay.
he was there, yeah. And we was talking, like we was hanging out and stuff. And then it's like it's real sad. So like what happened was there was this kid there, and he was like some little like dry hard kid, and he wasn't good at all. And he did a post corner on me, and I picked him off. And he yells at me, and he's like, you read my route, like you cheated and stuff. And he yelling at me. He comes up to me, he throws a punch at me. I'm like, hell no, I'm not getting in a fight like at a camp, like
Yeah, that's
you don't
not
fight at a
worth it.
recruitment camp,
That's
right?
not worth it.
And so I was like, hell no. So what happened was Gavin was there though, and Gavin was kind of like calm me down. He's like, hey bro, like you're good, don't worry, like chill.
Right,
you're good.
right.
And then he was like, you know, you want to go against each other. I was like, yeah, bro, let's go against each other. So he goes, he runs a stop and go. So he goes, he's at the slot. I'm at safety. He goes on a stop. At like 10 yards, I bite down on it. And like he burnt me. Like he burnt me on the route. And so I'm turning back. I'm going to catch up to him. And when the ball went, the ball was underthrown. And so I caught up and then I jumped and like I swiped it out of the air. And then I got in front of him and he landed right on my ankle. And when he landed on my ankle snapped. I disintegrated my ankle joint. I dislocated my ankle and I broke it. And so after that, I went to stand and I just saw like my bone poking on my skin. And it was just bad.
Yeah, I remember them pictures.
Yeah,
I remember them pictures.
Wow, man. And so, yeah, I mean, the ambulance came, and bro, like, okay, if any of you guys become a paramedic, do not tell the person laying there with his ankle shattered that he's not going to be able to even walk for 8 months. That was like, I started bawling my eyes out. Like I was crying. Gavin was crying. Gavin's mom was crying. Like, bro, it was so bad.
That's
so then,
crazy. And the fact that it was on your teammate.
Yeah,
that's what makes it even crazy.
In the East Coast, and we both didn't know.
You were at home.
Nah.
So y'all didn't even know y'all was gonna show up to with each other.
We didn't know. No,
y'all
yeah,
just
we
showed
didn't.
up and it was like
Yeah.
I'm glad.
It was the same time, man, and it was
crazy,
wild
bro.
though.
That's
So,
crazy, bro.
but yeah, I mean, I went to the hospital, and like you know, I was in Yale, so like they got some really good doctors at Yale, right?
Yeah,
it's
New
Yale
York,
University,
New
so they hooked me up with some like really like they drugged me a lot, like on morphine and stuff because the pain was so bad.
Mm-hmm.
They got X-rays. Like eventually, I knocked out from the pain, so like I
Right.
didn't remember it.
Right.
And then flew home, flew 3,000. What is it? 35,000?
I don't even know,
3,500? Not 35,000. It's falling again, bro.
bro.
And then
You might have to take it down in a second.
yeah, that one's holding up well.
I know. It's because this one's heavier.
So yeah, but flew home, and then it was just recovery from that time.
Yeah, you know what's crazy about this whole story is I was involved in it a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
You were he was over at my house every day giving me
actually,
like entertainment.
I tore my meniscus not too long before he tore his foot. Actually, it was a long time because I was playing on it for 8 months before we found out.
It was pretty damn long.
But I had found out I was getting surgery right after he was getting his surgery, so that was kind of crazy. Because that was our junior.
Yeah,
year.
junior.
Yeah, this coming down, baby.
This one coming down too now.
It's got to come down, unfortunately.
All right, so
but yeah, that was our junior year because I remember when you broke it, I got the call from your mom.
Yeah.
My phone. My phone was going off. I'm talking to your mom.
Maverick just died.
Yeah. Did you hear about Maverick? He broke his ankle and did he contact you?
Everyone and their mama knew about that, bro.
I'm like, bro, I was the first one to know.
Everyone knew
I was the
about
first
that,
one to know. That's what was crazy, bro. Because like your mom called me. I don't
she
think I
didn't
was.
Stop crying.
I don't think I was the first.
Like
your mama called me and we was.
I felt horrible for her.
Yeah, she was worried about her son though. Yeah. Your mom was.
Well, because I thought like they was like saying like it could like clot, like it could get infected.
Yeah, and
like,
she was trying to get you home ASAP. She was like, yeah forget that.
Well, the question was, do I get surgery there or here? Surgery home? And we decided to go home and get surgery.
Yeah, she didn't want you. Yeah, she didn't want you.
Dr. Chow, the old Chargers team doctor, is the best surgeon in the world. So.
Shout out to you, Dr. Chow. Should have did my surgery. Should have did my shout out to my I forget what my doctor name was, but shout out to my doctor too, bro. You know you see the bend. You see the bend in it.
There you go.
But yeah, bro, that was a crazy experience for you. And at this time, for the viewers, just to let them know the little backstory, you ain't have no offers, did you? Or you had one or two or
So
actually, you told me Holy Cross. So
yeah, so Holy Cross actually didn't offer after that because I had to let him know. I never heard from the coach again. Like he told me he was like, oh my goodness, like we're gonna keep you in your prayers, keep you in our prayers, like.
But he pretty much said we done with you.
Basically, yeah. He was kind of like he just kind of signed off. I mean, it's an investment, it's a school. Like they finna put money into you, like. Even with like USD, because USD is technically a non-scholarship school,
right? Because they private.
But when it comes to like your financial aid, like
they can help you out.
There's a big difference between like the football kids and regular students. So, I mean, it's definitely like.
Yeah, so that's crazy, man. But that's just crazy that So how many scholarships did you have up going into that Yale camp, and then how many did you have coming out of it?
Okay, so when I went to my Yale camp, I had like a couple D2 offers, and then my only D1 offer that I had at the time was USD. So USD offered me at a camp before that, and so I went to a camp with Xavier Reese.
Shout out to Xavier Reese, another Oceanside cat.
So I went to Redlands camp with Xavier, and at the camp was like ASU, Washington, Oregon State, like Portland State, and USD was there too. And so I went there, bro. I'm telling you, like that was probably one of the best camps of my life. I had like 9 1-on-1s, and there was only one complete ball. I picked off the guy twice. Like I balled out, and then on 7-on-7, I got a pick in 7-on-7. It was really good.
Right.
And then the coach talked to me, and he was like, his name was Coach Barton. That's my DB coach now. And he was like,
gotta come down, baby.
Shout out
to AG2G, bro. At least we got him up there.
Right? And so, but, and so he was like, we're going to follow up with you and stuff. And then I didn't hear from him from literally, like, I want to say 2-3 weeks. Like, I didn't hear nothing. So I was like, damn, like, even after all that, I balled out. I still didn't get nothing.
So that was the Redland. This was before pre-ankle.
Yeah. And then I went to another camp, and I really didn't want to go to this camp. Like it was the SDSU camp, and I was like, bro, like, why am I here? I did not want to be there at all. Bro.
Why is that?
Well, I didn't want to be there because I had the SDSU tournament, the 7-on-7 tournament. So I had a 7-on-7 tournament Friday, Saturday, and we played like 7 games of 7-on-7.
Oh, and then you went into it.
And I was both ways. I was playing running back slot and safety.
And then you went into a camp.
And then I went into a camp on Sunday, a 6-hour camp.
Oh yeah, bro. I need that body rest.
Yeah. So I was hot, and I was already like I knew I was like, bro, I'm not gonna be able to perform run like a 4.5,
I'm not
fried after 2 days,
bro. I'm fried.
Yeah. So and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't do too well at the SDSU camp because I was so tired.
Right.
But I did do good. I had probably 50% shutdown rate on the one-on-one stuff. So realistically, that's okay. But and then after that, but USD was at that camp because the SDSU they had a whole bunch of colleges there.
Right.
And USD was there, and then the coach he was like, "Come here, man." He's like, "Meet me afterwards." So I met him afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
And Coach Barton held me over my side. He's like, "Hey, son." I was like, "What's up, coach?" He's like, "What you want me to tell you right now?" I was like, "I'm hoping you tell me you finna offer me." He's like,
Right.
"Well, then your wish is true." I was like, "Yo, no way." He's like, "Yeah, man, we finna offer you."
That's crazy.
Yeah. It was sick, man. It was super cool.
It was crazy.
And then it was just it was awesome.
Man, ain't that this is two stories that that's just crazy, bro. That's back to back. Just to hear how San Diego schools really just come out and they look at their own talent first. It looks
SDSU didn't do that for a while. Now they're recruiting heavy
right out their backyard.
Yeah,
now.
They used to go Arizona a lot and LA and get kids Jalen and Xavion. They were talking with them heavy. SDSU just never pulled the plug. SDSU was talking with me heavy. I talked to Rocky Long so many times, and he we finna talk to you.
Right.
They just don't pull the plug on San Diego kids sometimes.
Yeah, but I mean,
USD though is different.
Yeah, but it's cool. It's cool to have both of my first two interviews have been two not SDSU but San Diego school scholarship kids.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just a shout. Like I said in the last video, shout out shout out USD now putting on for the San Diego section. Shout out to the San Diego schools.
Yeah, it's not UCSD, USD.
My bad, USD.
No, you said it right. You said it right.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Bro, in the yearbook when I did not the yearbook. So when I had my signing day, right?
Oh, that was fun, bro.
Yeah, so you was there.
Yeah. Oh, bro. Remember we went to go eat.
Yeah, and we never came back.
Yeah.
We went to go eat lunch. We never came back.
We said, bro, we said before the bell rang, because once the bell rings, bro, you can't get off campus. It's over with. Yeah. You're not. Our school was my
mom signed you out. She was like,
she didn't, bro. We didn't even sign out because she left.
Julia's coming with me.
Yeah, she left, and what happened was we both went, hey, yeah, we left something in Maverick's car. We gotta get. She's like, why can't just one person get it?
Right,
I was like, I left my backpack and he left his backpack, and we both well. She was like, so you guys better come back.
Gosh.
We hopped in the car. We did the dash, and we passed her too. And we know she saw us.
Her.
Shout out to her Shout out to her for not snitching on us, bro. Because technically they could have did a truancy warrant.
I forgot about that,
bro.
We hella did do that. We said we got something in our car, and we did. Bro.
We said it was for a project or some shit.
I said I got something in my car.
That shit was funny.
That was hilarious, bro.
But back to the signing day.
Oh yeah, on signing day, they take pictures of you and stuff, and they sent it out to the I guess the news, the not the newspaper for the school, but they got a news email, and they said congratulations to Maverick Martin for signing with UCSD Toreros. I was like, it's USD Toreros, but all right. And all these people are like, man, I didn't know UCSD got a program. I'm like, UCSD doesn't got a program. I was like, USD does, but
they need to get their schools.
And that's what people like USD is a fantastic D1 program. They're one of the most winningest teams in all of D1 football. Yeah. So I mean, I'm just hoping like my guys me, Chris Curtis, Benjo, TJ Rowland.
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot of kids
got a lot of talent coming in.
Dude, tons. I mean, we got Dylan Quinn, we got Trevor Gonzalez.
Right.
Bro, tons of kids.
Shoot, could have had me.
But you don't play football.
I ain't play football though. Let me stop.
I mean, we got a lot of talent coming in. We finna be on the map for a while.
That's good, man. That's good. That's that's crazy though. Going from at least what I'm happy to hear about is USD stuck with you, man.
Oh yeah, that was the thing that after I had the season, right? Because I came back So I came back week 6.
Mm-hmm.
Like I came back week 5, but I didn't play. So like week 6, I came back and played
Mm-hmm.
against El Camino, and I blocked a punt, and it was like my first game back and everything. Like my USD coach was like, "Yo, like that's impressive. Like you came back 3 months after you shattered your ankle.
Yeah,
Two
they
surgeries."
yeah. So just for, so the people know at home, bro, when he shattered his ankle, I mean he shattered his ankle. Like
Yeah,
he could not walk. Was on bed rest for how long, bro?
I was on the bed from July 9th when it happened to my birthday, August 1st.
Yeah, bro. He was
I couldn't get up. I couldn't get up.
like
Do
through my
nothing.
birthday, he was on bed rest. I was there on my
Almost a whole
birthday.
month.
I
Yeah.
was there on my birthday, like, and just to let y'all know, me and Maverick live like
At the
up
time,
until
we was like,
up until our senior year when we were
I'm like
in
a gypsy. I move everywhere. I live in like, too
yeah.
many different places.
So, but up until our senior year, we lived in pretty much the same place. So there was a house,
Yeah.
my house before this. We did, I lived right here, and he lived up the hill, like there for real, a block away. And now, before and when this had happened, I live in this house, and he lives like literally. I walk out my house and go a
Yeah.
block down, and he lives right there. So I was there for most of his surgery recovery.
Yeah, you, Will, and my ex.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that was
legit.
it was real crazy. So when I tell you like they were telling him he's not gonna play his senior season, bro, you got to give props to this man. I don't want to hear anybody I don't want to hear anybody talk about this man in a disrespectful way because in terms of his high school career because he did something that not a lot of dudes do, and he was determined to play his senior year. They told him he wasn't going to play. They told him he wasn't going to be able to touch a field until his college season.
Yeah.
They told him he wasn't going to be able to walk until December, January. I mean, bro put in real serious physical therapy work, real serious focus, real serious time just to heal. Came back in the middle of his high school season. So about, what is it, an 8-week season?
Uh,
12 week?
like 9, 10 weeks.
9, 10 weeks. So he came back in week 6.
Yeah. So broke it July 9th, came back early October.
So that's just for him to do that. And he played. Not only did he play, he balled out. He talks about the block, the punt return, blocking the punt return. He got an interception. He had
The score against
he had
Mission,
he had a
which
score
is-
against
people-
Mission.
People want to debate that. It
Oh,
was a
bro,
touchdown.
and
It was a touchdown.
Oh, bro, I was on the sideline. Like, if let's talk about that. I was the only person that was allowed to be on the sideline, bro. But that was yeah, bro. He really balled out and did something that
with one leg.
yeah,
One leg.
nobody expected him to do. So shout out to you, bro.
I
We got to give
appreciate
you
that,
props
bro.
for that.
Honestly though, it's all like for real. It's all glory to God. Like I'll be honest. Like when I was at my lowest, like the Lord's there for you. So it's
Right.
like,
Right.
that's a key thing. Like keep your nutrition right. As Marshawn said, get your chicken right. Right. So keep your nutrition. Keep God in it first, and just trust the path, man.
Right.
Like,
Trust the
follow
process.
the word.
Yeah.
So that'll get you through any tough times. Like following the word, man. Like my goodness.
Yeah. That was crazy, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So now we're at USD.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
when-
oh,
so-
well, I didn't even get to tell you what happened. So,
Oh yeah, my
after
bad.
no, you're good. After the football season, Cal Poly Slow was hitting me up, and they was like, skeptical on offering me because of my ankle.
Right.
And eventually, the coach was like, "Yeah, like we finna offer you." So he offered me the day before my unofficial. Okay, and I was like, "Cool, like, bro." And the difference between USD and Cal Poly Slow, for me at least, was I get a stipend at Cal Poly Slow because he's scholarship. So like at USD, I'm not going to get a stipend. So like I have to find money a different way in that avenue. But for Cal Poly Slow, I would. So it was Slow. Like I was talking with him. I got him phone calls like 3-4 times. And then I went to my unofficial. And when I was at my unofficial, I was like, bro, like I love this school. I remember sitting down with my mom and dad. I was like, I love this school. Like, I
I'm talking
wanted
about
to-
Cal Poly or USD.
Nah, USD.
Okay.
So I was supposed to visit Cal Poly, later, like 2 weeks later. And that's when I was going to commit to either school. And then that day I was sitting at the table and I was like, I text the coach. I said, I was like, Coach, like I'm at my official visit right now for USD, and I'm trying to make a decision. So like, am I like, what's the deal? Because he was telling me that they were being fair weather with their coaching staff right now because their head coach just got fired and they hired Baldwin or something, I think his name. And he hit me back. He goes, as of right now, I am not I am not being retained at Cal Poly Slow.
Right.
I'm moving your information on down the line. We really encourage you to come on to the official visit still. And after that, I was like, I'm not gonna mess with it because I already had a new coach my senior year of high school. Because after Texas left
Yeah.
my junior year, and then just the, hectic time of like
Yeah, I
with
remember that. I
the
remember that.
transition of coaches. So like I don't want to do like a new coach like to start off my college career. So I was like, you know what? Like I love USD. I love the atmosphere. It's in San Diego. It's gorgeous. Not too far from home.
Not too far from home.
And
Not too far from
the
your
big thing is
siblings.
though, like when a school wants you, like that's when that's like the best feeling in the world. Like I remember committing and telling Coach Chapetti and Coach Barton, like, hey, like I committed, and even Coach Bobby J, they were like they all just were like, yeah, like they all hyped, like gave me hugs, like this all pre-COVID, of course, but like they was like so exciting. That's the best feeling in the world when a coach really wants you on their team and like
Mhm.
all that hard work. Like, bro, I was crying. Like, I broke down in tears. Like, I thought I wasn't going to be able to walk till 2020 at the time. It was 2019, midway through. And now I'm coming to a school that's like one of the best schools in all the FCS, one of the best schools academically, like connections, everything. Like, couldn't do it without God. So I was like so happy, so excited.
That's crazy, man. That's a real testimony to your journey.
Oh yeah, definitely. And it's only starting. That's like the cool thing.
That's
Like,
what that and that's what I'm excited to talk about, man. That's what I'm really excited to talk about. Because I was here through the process.
yeah,
I was here
yeah.
through the process, so I saw everything that was going on behind the cameras and behind the scenes. So now I can't wait to see you go to school and ball out, bro.
Yeah. We
July,
start playing March.
January.
Yeah.
So if you can go ahead, tell the people when you finna leave.
No, yeah. So I leave in 8 days. So January 22nd. That's when I report back. Well, I actually report for the first time because I deferred my first semester to train and get right with our coach. Like we train with the same coach right now.
Yes, sir. Shout out Coach Al.
And it's hard to find a coach through like being in the pandemic. So like being a pandemic athlete is really hard. So when you find a coach that's like very good, has your back, like always ride with you, like you don't want to pass that up. So,
Don't.
So I took that semester to defer. Been training ever since. I mean, put on some real good pounds, put down some real good speed. So
Oh
just
yeah,
got,
the speed done came in.
oh yeah,
Finally
so,
got some boosters.
yeah, finally not so slow no more. So it'll be good though. Like transition into the field. So I'm excited. I'm moving, and then I'm out. I'm done with that chapter of my life in San Marcos. Moving down to Mission Bay near that area and getting started. And then we start our football operations soon after that. And then we fly out to South Carolina in March 12th. March
Okay.
11th.
So my question is, what's the feeling going into not the season, but just leaving home? What's the feeling to go finally pursue your dream in the college athlete, and not just that way, but also in such a hectic time in life and just history, like with the pandemic going on. What's your feelings? How do you feel about going about that?
I mean, I'm meant for adversity. Like my whole life has been adversity. Like it's just dealing with it. Like like everybody's going through it. I've been through shit where people ain't never been through it. Like nobody, like who was in my situation?
Hold on, y'all. Y'all already know what I'm finna say. He built different. I have all the athletes that come on here. I keep telling y'all, they built. I tell you, I'm gonna put it on the shirt. It's gonna be right here.
Built different.
It's gonna be right here. Y'all gonna see it soon.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna see it soon. He's
Yeah.
built different. Go ahead though, bro.
I just I don't know, like when it comes to like family life, like home life, like
Right.
my freshman through sophomore year, just
Right.
me, my mom, and like Juliet, my little sister.
Yeah. Shout
in
out
the
to Mama D.
apartments. Remember, like it was just like it's hard. So it's like, and then you go through all that, and then you break your ankle, like, and now you got 2 surgeries, and you're on a time frame, and like you trying to get free education, like
Yeah.
you can't pay for college, like, bruh. So it's just it
It's a
was like,
blessing just to
yeah, it's a
come
blessing.
this
So it's
far.
like when COVID came, it's like it's nothing new. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
it's
done been through
annoying.
it.
Don't get me wrong, it's terrible. Like I hate it. Like I would much rather play my first game 4 months ago in front of everybody at Terrell Stadium. But it's like it
What
is
can
what it
you
is.
do?
What
Yeah.
at the end of the day, there's 11 people on offense, 11 people on defense. You just got a ball. Like you can't overthink it. You got a ball. Act like every game's gonna happen. Because if the game gets canceled, you still ready that you can play next week. But if you act like this game not gonna happen, like we're not gonna have a season, and that season comes, but you're on the bench, like you're left and gone. You gotta always be ready. So it's like that adversity type. Just keep on chucking away.
Hey man, that's crazy, man. You just yeah, not a lot. Well, for the viewers that don't know you, man, this is one of the most humble dudes I know. Like it's crazy to see. It's crazy growing up. Our families have been pretty intertwined since we linked up.
Yeah.
Since we linked up, we've been linked up in about middle ninth grade.
Yeah, when I
Begin-
transferred,
Yeah.
transferred to San Marcos.
So we always knew
freshman
we
year.
were on each other's radar, but we was never really like tapped in like that. But ever since
ASL.
ASL, ever since ASL day one, bro, it just seemed like we've been tapped in. Matter of fact, we had saw each other on the street,
Yeah,
and we were crossing the street.
My apartments.
He was
were right
coming.
next to the
I was
high
going
school.
home, and he was going to the and he was I was going home, and he was coming from the
Yeah.
apartments to go to practice, and yeah, bro, I was all like, yeah, your name Maverick, right?
You're like,
right?
you go here now.
Yeah, I was like, you go here now, bro. Like, what's
I was
happening?
like,
He was
I
like,
do.
yeah,
I do.
but it seems like ever since then, bro, the connection and the friendship has always been there. But yeah, that's what a lot of people don't know is Maverick has been always one of the most humblest dudes I've known and one of the hardest workers I've known, no matter what. So when he talks about that adversity and he built for it, he really built for it. I don't come on this and just say athletes are built different for no reason, man. These are people I know. Most of these people I know, and they really done been through it, or they've been preparing for this their whole life. So for them to get here is really, I truly believe they deserve it.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, just gotta keep pushing away. I mean,
So what is your take the viewers through your pandemic preparation. So like your work, maybe a
Okay.
workout day or
yeah.
a nutrition and
Alright.
how you stay prepared. How you stay prepared so you ain't got to get ready.
Yeah. Okay. So like, well, before I work out with this guy named Coach Al Gordon, and he coached in my high school, and we both currently train with him right now.
Yeah, shout out,
Yeah,
Coach
for
Al.
real.
He the truth.
And like my faith wasn't intact as well. My nutrition was terrible, it was awful, and my work ethic was good, but I just didn't know what I was doing. So like when I went to him in April, I like hung out. Like I was like, "Yo, coach, like I need you. I need some help. Like nobody training out here." And so we just started training like one day at a time, and then eventually he was like, he introduced me to nutrition. Like I got on a whole different diet. So to start off, like to clean my like self, I went all plant based.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vegetarian.
Nah, bro, plant based. Like no
So-
chicken, no fish, no nothing. Like all plant based. So, I mean, I don't know the term vegetarian. It might be vegetarian. I don't know, but
Bro, I don't know either.
I don't know either. But
I
like,
never stopped eating.
it was plant based. So it was like lentils, rice.
Right.
You know,
a lot of grains.
yeah, bro. Like tons, like Beyond Meat, tons of Beyond Meat, bro. Like anything plant based, and then my fault. I keep licking my lips. My lips chapped.
you
bro.
good?
People, if people
got
see
to.
this, man, they gonna be in the comment section like that boy needs some chapstick.
They gonna be like, that's a true light skin right there. Gotta lick his lips every 5 seconds, bro.
So, but yeah, I mean, then after that, it was like once like I got my health like in check and stuff, like my diet right, I started putting in fish in there, some chicken in there, and now like I really don't eat red meat like that. Like
Right.
maybe once a week, like I have like something like it's a treat, like a cheat meal. But nah, I really don't eat no red meat like that.
Right.
Almond milk's the goat. Always gotta keep that almond milk in your life. Get some of that.
You now you really like almond milk? I'm asking for real, bro. You really like almond milk?
Bro, you might think it's weird, but I love regular milk. Like I used to drink that.
I know you love regular
Yeah,
milk, bro.
so
We
when
used
I
to go
went
through. Your mom used to hate us
Yeah.
together because we go through a gallon in a
chocolate
day.
milk with a Hershey chocolate.
Yeah,
And so, but like going to almond milk, I'm gonna tell you right now, you get the sweetened one, like the vanilla one.
okay.
It tastes pretty good.
Yeah, my
But the
granddaddy.
unsweetened one,
My
you don't want
my
that.
granddaddy put me on almond milk when I was a kid. But
Yeah.
it's the vanilla one.
I mean, it's
solid.
better for you, man. Like the calcium, like stripped from milk and stuff. It's just not that good for you once you hit a certain age. But I was drinking my whole life. I was obviously fine until I broke my ankle. So I was
Right,
like, I had
right.
to change stuff up. But I really only use almond milk for like my protein, like my cereal, oatmeal, cooking, stuff like that.
For sure.
But yeah, and so like my workouts, like I'll go through phases. So like I'll go through like a speed phase for about 6 weeks, a DB phase for 6 weeks, a strength building for 6 weeks. Like, you know, and I've been working since
Crazy.
April.
Yeah, he been
Like,
working longer than I
six
have.
6 days a week, every week since. I mean, we worked out on Christmas Day. We work on,
Man, that was
you know, so.
that 6 a.m. workout was killer.
Yeah, I mean, and my regiment will usually be like Monday we're lifting, Tuesday it's field work, Wednesday it's field work, Thursday like stairs.
Yeah, conditioning, a little bit of calisthenics.
Yeah, and then Friday was strength with a pool workout, and then Saturdays was one-on-one in Menifee because the fields were open there.
Right.
So, not Menifee, Marietta, that one, Alamona's Park. Or something?
Yeah.
Alamona's
I know what
Park.
you're talking about.
So there, yes, that's basically like my regiment for that. But yeah, just a lot of hard work, and then working after workouts. Like my day, well, I had like 2 classes at a JUCO my first semester. It's like I would go to work out, I get those 2 classes out of the way afterwards, and I go work. I come back home. That was my routine every day, staying out of trouble, you know.
Yeah, I feel you. Just stay grounded, stay rooted, 10 toes down to the pavement.
Hella.
Yeah, so but that's 6 days a week, right?
Yeah,
6 days a week. So basically, almost no days off, pretty much. Just a rest day. That rest day still counts. You still got a recovery. So
Yeah, man. And even if coach like has work or you got like something, you know, I'm still gotta work.
yeah, we still got to work out, man. You gotta, he'll give you a little workout you can do at home. And
Yeah,
make sure
there
make sure you
really
do it.
is no days off. Like,
Yeah,
it's like,
man.
if you want to be the best, then you really have to grind.
That's so. What are your thoughts on, or what is your perspective on this pandemic experience for you? Like, how do you, what has been the most challenging thing? What has been the most uplifting thing? What has been and your thoughts on it? Like, where has it taken you spiritually? Where has it taken you mentally? Just how has it affected you as a person, outside of sports and inside of sports?
Yeah. I mean, sucks. Like at first, like,
bro, hey y'all, he really came out here and said, you already knew he was about to say,
I was
yeah,
just
bro,
being
it
honest,
sucks.
like, I
No,
don't
bro,
wanna,
this
I don't
want
want to sugarcoat it. It's
as
just
you
like
should.
it's like it's not the work that sucks. Don't get me wrong. Like the work is awesome. It's like the inconveniences that you have to deal with. Like you can't go to the gym.
Right.
So like if we go in the gym, that's solid. Yeah. So I mean, if you go to the gym, like you can't go to the gym because they closed it. So it's like, okay, so now I have to work extra. I bought my own bench, bought like my own bar, got some weights. Like so now I'm doing that. I mean, we go to Patty's house sometimes to go lift with Coach Al.
Yeah, shout out to her too. She really opened up her home.
Yeah.
In the middle of a pandemic to let some athletes get to where they need to go.
And she's a nurse too, so
Yeah, so
thank you for like helping out.
Shout out to her, man.
And it's like it's been difficult because I started off training in April, preparing to leave in early July. In early July, I came and went, and then I trained to leave August. and then August came and went, and then I was like, they were saying no one coming at campus. So then I was like, why would I go to school? Like, if I can't go on campus,
Right.
all the classes gonna be online. We're not finna have football.
And I'm not finna take my money and go put it down for campus living if I'm not finna be
Yeah,
on
yeah,
campus.
yeah.
That's
And it's like,
that's pointless.
yeah, and so, I mean,
Really.
that's a big like point. So it's like, it's just not worth it. So I deferred, and then a month later they move in on campus, and they have practices and stuff. And I'm like, bruh, like really, like so. I mean, but like I said, like adversity, like I defer. Like I'm gonna be coming in with a little bit like less field knowledge, but I mean, that's what Zoom's for. Like I'm still studying it on Zooms. Like I'm studying, like I'm learning from the big dogs, like Hunter and Mikey. Like, bruh, they're like two fantastic mentors to have, because like I look up to them as like, oh, like they know like what's going on. They know the regiment. I mean, Zamir, Amir, like the corners, they're legit, So it's like, if I have any questions, like I have some good guidance to go to and like ask them some questions. So
even though y'all not on the field, y'all still meeting as a team through Zoom and stuff.
yeah. Hey, we've had a lot of Zoom meetings and stuff. Like we went, like when they was practicing, like we had periods of time where it was like Monday through Saturday night. We have 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. work, not work, meetings.
Mm.
And it's hard because they'll break down what happened at practice. And let's say they go over something in practice, but I don't know it. So it's like coach will ask me a question, and it's like, oh, like what do I say? So I really had to like go into like our film and study. Like I was studying practice the minute it ended. Like as soon as it ended, I'm on my laptop watching what they did.
Oh, so they uploaded the practice
Instantly. Yeah. So it's
That's
like
crazy.
I'm trying to watch what happens instantly, and then like we have some like documents like of like what happens in like certain formations, but they change. Like football is all about change, like on the fly. It's like in one it could say this coverage, but in reality, like on the field, coach said, "Nah, we do this coverage now." So it's like you really like have to pick up with what's going on. That's why I say like
got to be in tune at all times.
yeah, like I'm really appreciative for like Hunter and Mikey, because like if I have any questions, like I say Hunter and Mikey because they're the safeties right now, and it's like if I'm in rotation with them, like I'm relying on them from now till March 13th, our first game, to help me like become the best freshman safety I can be.
Right, make sure you're up to speed.
Yeah, because there's no freshman or JV football in college. It's all one
One
go.
team.
Yeah. No
So
excuses.
you only as good as the worst dude on your team.
Exactly. So just and it's football. You can't overthink it. Like you just go out there and you play ball.
Yeah,
Like,
you gotta feel it.
yeah, if you don't know what you're doing, make a play.
Yeah.
Don't our coach says don't ask for permission, rather ask for forgiveness. So it's like if you see an opportunity, make it. Like,
Hey, for you high school athletes out there, that's some good advice, man. Just
Yeah,
go out there,
for real.
just go out there and just ball,
if
man.
you play football, basketball, track, anything, like don't ask for permission, ask for forgiveness.
Yeah, I wish I would have known that when I was playing high school ball. I feel like I would have got more opportunity to shine. I was a little timid just because I was worried about the coaches pulling me out. I rather should have just took more shots and just been like, yeah,
just do your
I'm
own.
with that.
And it's not like I'm not saying go AWOL. Like don't do that. Like,
Hey man, it's like a 40. Don't be Allen Iverson.
running
Shut
a
up 40
streak.
shots.
Yeah, don't go run a streak when coach clearly says run a slant, or like don't run cover 2 when coach clearly says run cover 3. I'm just saying the ball's in the air.
Make a play.
Make a play. Like don't say, oh, I'm on assignment on this guy. Like you get the ball, you get a pick. Nobody's gonna care who you are on.
Yeah.
They're just gonna care that you got the pick.
Yeah,
So
facts.
yeah, so I mean, I'll be honest. Like you could do all the work that you want in the world. Like you can be the fastest guy. You can be the quickest guy.
But if it don't translate to the field, it don't matter.
Yeah, but what's crazy is like, even if you have all the physical talents, if you don't know what's going on, if you don't know the playbook, you don't got the football IQ, basketball IQ, track IQ, whatever it is, like you will not play. You will not shine. Like there are some great athletes who do not know the playbook. Like if you don't know the playbook, you're not playing. Like you just gotta get your head in the book. Nothing is better than studying on your book. Like just get in it. So, I mean, Me, I put a little Cardi in the background. Start watching some film. So that's how I
Bro
am.
said I put a little Cardi on. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah,
Playing a
man.
little Playboy Cardi in the
Yeah.
background.
I mean, it
I'm
gets me
dead.
going. It gets me going.
Yeah, bro. Whatever works for you, man. Whatever works for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it is, man. Yeah. So
You just gotta grind,
you
bro.
gotta grind. That's what you've been doing all pandemic, man, and just keep figuring out ways to kind of figure out and make sure you get to where you need to go, your destination, and making the best opportunities for yourself, man. I feel like that's what working with this guy right here. Uh, since we've been kids, we've always decided we just gonna make it work.
Yeah.
It's always been like that, man. Like y'all don't even know. We got millions of stories that we could tell y'all where we were in some deep trouble
Yeah.
or just out here being young foolish kids and just doing stupid things. But at the end of the day, we just knew we were gonna make it work, man. We were gonna make a plan and figure it out and make sure
Failure is not an option. Don't fail.
The thing is, bro, we failed, but we didn't look at it as failing. We just looked at it as it wasn't even an L or anything. It was like, okay, I ain't gonna do that again.
Yeah, but even think of it this way: it's not an L if you learn from it.
Hey, man, 2 L's make a dub.
That's what I'm saying. You know, like you mess up now, you win later.
Yeah, because now you have the experience.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, just for you guys all out there watching, athlete, non-athlete, businesswoman, don't matter what you are, just go out there and this is the time to just try it out and make it work. Make sure you're gonna make it work. Like, look at us right here, man. Whoever knew 2-3 years later I was gonna be doing a pandemic podcast after I had done a business documentary.
Hey man, we just doing it because it's fun.
And we just doing it. We just doing it just to do it, man. So we just
got
out
a lot
here.
to talk about.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, pandemic. You want to talk about a pandemic, a triumph, or just trying stuff? Just go out there and do it. You know, ain't nobody. Don't wait on nobody. Don't wait for nobody to tell you nothing. Just go out there and try it. Just like he said, man. You just gotta put your head to the ground and try to run through that thing. You're gonna find gold at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, you will. You just gotta keep pushing.
You gotta keep pushing. You're gonna find some diamonds that might be Minecraft in this bitch.
Yeah, man. Bro, that used to be my game. That used to be my game. I used to play Minecraft.
Baby, we used to be up at like 2:00 in the morning playing Minecraft.
Bro, I remember when like that song Gundam Style came out.
Oh wow!
And then they made like a Minecraft version of Gundam Style.
I remember.
I'm telling you, bro.
He said, "No,
5th grade, 6th grade. That was my shit.
Bro, he's
that
stupid.
That was my shit.
Bro, he's stupid.
I'm telling you, I was
bro,
sitting
he's
there.
stupid, bro.
I had it, bro, and at the time there was no Apple Music, there was no Spotify, no nothing.
It was just iTunes. You started to buy shit off.
Yeah, you had to buy.
Yeah, Beats Music though. There was Beats Music.
There was, but it wasn't on Beats Music. It wasn't on iTunes either. It was only on YouTube. So it was a parody.
Yeah.
Bro, I would go every like 3-4 minutes, go click replay, and it was like boom, 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 boom. I was like, yo, like, I thought it was fire, man. I was
bro.
like,
No, the Minecraft parodies as a kid, you be thinking, I be watching them now though. I be like,
bro,
this is what I used to be into, bro. My look,
I'm telling you, bro. It's great. Like, it's pure memories. I remember I had it on my laptop, and I would play on my laptop, and my laptop would overheat, and I would be like so scared. It'd be on my lap. That shit burning my lap. I'm like,
dead.
oh my gosh. Like,
all right, let's see. Well, I feel like this is a good time to give our little shout outs as we wrap it up. You go ahead and start off.
Oh, I wasn't prepared to give no shout outs.
Hey, bro, you got to give out shout outs.
All right, shout out to God. Shout out to my mom.
Hey, man, notice how, hey, hold on. Before we go on with your shout outs, man, notice how he really, I really appreciate, and I want y'all to notice how he really gives his thanks out to God, man. All glory to God.
Yeah.
Gives all the glory up to God, man. That's something that we
get your nose in the Bible.
We don't see a lot. Well, I wouldn't say we don't see a lot, but it's not televised a lot. So just for y'all to see and hear right now, that's what we want to expose, is the real behind the scenes, what's going on with these people, man. So,
yeah, I mean, it's hard to get someone without faith. You know, like when you've been through like a lot, like
you know it's something. You know it's something.
Gotta be something out there, man.
It's gotta be. All right, so back to the shout outs, like you said. Shout out to God.
Some shout outs. Yeah, my mom, my dad. definitely Coach Al, you for always being so damn fast, making me faster. Bro,
Built
I'm telling you, this guy's got some bunnies and he's got some speed, and it's ridiculous.
different.
Built different, exactly. Um, Shoot, man. Shout out to my little sister. I mean, I
Shout out
love my
Juju.
little sister's my best friend. She's gonna be a freshman at San Marcos, so make sure to mess with her heavy. Um, but yeah, I mean, shout out to those people. I mean, shout out to anybody who helped me a lot, and shout out to USD, best
Shout out.
program in the nation.
Bet,
So
bet.
I can't wait. I can't wait to go. Yeah, I mean, if there's any questions that like younger kids have that made it this far in the video, feel free to DM me, bro. Like, I never want to be one of those people who like makes it to D1 football and makes it
Thinks
big.
it's too high of this.
Yeah, and doesn't respond, bro. I remember being little. I remember being a little kid, like even like not even little kid, like junior, sophomore, junior year, bro. I was DMing like safeties in the NFL, like in college. Like I remember I DM'd the Miami University safety.
Mhm.
Well, I forgot his name. He played for Cleveland now though. And I remember like I DM'd him and like he liked my message. And it made me feel like this specialist guy in the world, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, and I asked him, I was like, bro, is there any like advice you can give me? Like, I'm going in my senior year, like, and I didn't break my ankle at the time. Once I'm going in my senior year, I'm really trying to get some offers. Like, what'd you do? Can you help me out? He liked my message, bro, and he didn't give me no advice, but like he liked it. Like he's saying, like, oh, I see you, like I noticed you, like it sent like 1,000 words. So like when I'm in that position for whoever, I want to be that guy who like can respond,
Right.
can like, hey, like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just another like dude. So
That's the truth. I had a dude who's in the NBA now, Xylon Cheatham. I got to meet him at an SCSU banquet
yeah,
for basketball, but when he moved to Arizona and even when he was at SCSU, I used to be him on all the time, and he used to always repost my stuff if I posted about him. So, but he would respond though. He'd be like, stay in your grind. Thank you, man. He'd always, and that
Means
just
a
made
lot.
that made the world to me. And even going into my junior senior year, even now, I still talk to college athletes. D1, D2. I talked to a couple Texas athletes, a couple Florida athletes in track, just DMing them, telling them I respect them from an athlete standpoint and what they could do if they could help me and any advice they
Yeah.
could give me. When they reply to me to this day, I still think it as if like, okay, yeah, these people are really human. They really wanna see other people thrive. So that's always a good
Yeah,
thing,
man. I mean, it is like it's a good feeling, and I want to like
Always. To be
pay that
acknowledged.
forward.
To
Yeah,
be acknowledged, to be knowing that
yeah, man,
people can see you.
for real.
Yeah. I guess this is why I do my shout out. So, first of all, like he said, shout out to God. Shout out to AG Tuji for letting us put your guys' stuff up this today. We do not get paid for any of these shout outs. I want y'all to know that. If y'all made it this far, I do not get paid for this stuff. Shout out to AG Tuji, their brand, black owned business.
Yeah, real good brand. Man.
Shout out, yeah, go cop their merch. The link will be in the bio. Shout out to Crybaby. Oceanside, you in the house. We see you, baby. Shout out to, again, my parents. Shout out to anybody if you made it this far. Shout out to my family. Shout out to just everybody that's supporting us, watching us, and here through our journey.
Yeah, for real. Like, if you made it this far in the video, I'm impressed. So, like,
For real.
good job.
And just shout out to y'all in general, man. We I know for me doing sports, I always wanted to entertain people. And just if I can entertain and inspire and people can see me for my talent and then also what I bring off the table, I feel like I can't do none of that without your guys' support and your guys' willing to come and watch me and see me grow and help me grow and build me up. So shout out to all my supporters that's really out there.
Thanks, man. This was fun.
Hey, man. So now you see us. This has been podcast episode 2, Pandemic Athletes, where we got to pick Maverick Martin's brain. Shout out USD, man. We can't wait to see you at USD this year.
Yeah, hopefully we can actually have fans there. By the time
man.
We play. If not fall we will. For
Hey,
sure.
man. So we're going to pay attention to you on your freshman season. We can't wait to see you get out there in a couple weeks now, but if not just a couple weeks
Yeah.
for the future to come, man. You got 4 long years, man. So,
Might be longer.
hey,
COVID, man, they don't count this eligibility. So
hey, man. So, hey, just ball out, man. Make San Diego proud, bro. You a hometown hero, so
appreciate
got a
it,
little
man.
stamp on your back, bro. I'm out here. It's your boy Juice, and I'm out of here. You already know what I'm finna do. If you a real one, say yeah.